In this short video, I'll show you the step-by-step instructions on how to create your watercolor self-portrait. To see day by day, you can look on Canvas in the lesson instructions. So the first thing you're going to want to do is grid your image or your canvas paper. This will help you to maintain proportions when you're drawing in your features so that things don't look skewed or out of place. Once you're done, erase all of the grid lines, otherwise they'll get trapped underneath the watercolor when you try to paint on top. You don't really need to worry about erasing or keeping the lines on your face too light though, because we'll go over those with ink later. So here is my underdrawing, decently light. And then you'll go in with a light wash. So keep it light. Remember, you have to maintain your lights, your highlights, and white areas with watercolor. You don't go back in afterwards with white acrylic. If you keep things nice and light, it's alright if they bleed together a little bit with the wet into wet technique. And just make sure that you use little pops of color. Go back in and make sure you wash the background as well. Next, you're going to start in with your shadows. If you use black, make sure that you mix it with other colors. Like I used brown, and then I went back over and I'm starting to establish some cool shadows as well. And then you just continue to layer, 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 layer. You have to build on top of watercolor. Now I start going in with ink at this point and marker, and then black to bring out the details and stylize the portrait. I put some Zentangle designs in the background, but whatever you do is up to you. This is my finished project. I'm pretty happy with it. I went a little bit heavy on the cheekbone shadows, but I think it's better to have more than less when it comes to shadow and highlight, because you need to develop that form. Otherwise things just look a little too flat. And again, my colors are a bit exaggerated because that's what I was going for with the reference image that I used. But what you do is up to you. Just make it your own and have fun with it. And let me know if you have any questions.